Hello everyone, to learn Bisaya Cebuano with Pedro. Today we're looking at was, will be, was not, will not be, told, didn't tell, will not tell. Let's look at the English first and then the Bisaya Cebuano. The book was given to him. The book will be given to him. The book was not given to me. The book will not be given to me. I will give his book to Tom. I gave his book to Tom. I will not give my book to these children. I did not give my books to those children. Tom told me that he will buy my books. Tom told us that he bought my books. Tom told us that he will not buy my books. Tom told me that he did not buy my books. Tom didn't tell us that he bought our new books. Tom will not tell us that he bought our old books. The translation of give is hatag. So if we're going to focus on the thing that was given, gihatag. If we're focusing on the thing that will be given, ihatag. So we're focusing on the book, ang libro. The book was given, ang libro gihatag, to him, kaniya. The book was given to him. Ang libro gihatag kaniya. The second one, the book will be given. Ang libro ihatag to him, kaniya. The book will be given to him. Ang libro ihatag kaniya. The next, the book was not given to me. The book, ang libro. So we will now look at wala and dili. If there's an action that did not happen, could have happened, should have happened, would have happened, so we will use wala. So remember, gihatag is a incepted conjugation of to give, which means something that had started or had ended. So that's when we're saying started or had completed. Those kind of actions in the aspect of Cebuano is incepted. So we will use gi if we're focusing on the thing that hatag is given. So the thing that was given or being given, gihatag. So we'll negate that. Wala gihatag. The book was not given. Ang libro wala gihatag to me, kanako. The book was not given to me. Ang libro wala gihatag kanako. Okay, contemplated, ihatag. So on that one, negate the contemplated action. Something that, when we say contemplated, we're saying an action that may or will or can happen in the future. So to negate that, you will say dili. The book will not be given to me. Ang libro dili ihatag kanako. The next one is I will give his book to Tom. So what are we focusing on? His book, ang iyang libro. I will give akong ihatag. I will give his book, ang iyang libro. I will give his book. Akong ihatag ang akong libro to Tom. Kang Tom. If you notice, we're using ka, like kanako, kaniya. If it's a proper name, Tom, we will just use kang Tom, to Tom. Kang Tom. So, I will give his book to Tom. Akong ihatag ang iyang libro kang Tom. Now we're looking at something that had happened. I gave his book to Tom. Still focusing on his book, ang iyang libro. It happened. It's incepted. Focusing on the book, gihatag. So now the actor, me, is now ergative. We will say nako. Gihatag nako, I gave his book, ang iyang libro. Gihatag nako ang iyang libro to Tom, kang Tom. Now we're going to negate. So let's switch it around. First, we're going to negate a contemplated action. I will not give my book. So, contemplated will not give. Ihatag. My book. Ang akong libro. I will not give my book. Dili nako. See, the I here is nako because we're focusing on the object. Dili nako ihatag ang akong libro. I will not give my book to these children. Now, these children, we're not focusing. It's just an object. So we're going to use the marker niining for these. And children, mga bata. I will not give my book to these children. Dili nako ihatag ang akong libro niining mga bata. If we're going to refer to the children as these particular children that we're seeing here, instead of bata, bataa. So, we'll say it again. Dili nako ihatag ang akong libro niining mga bataa. I will not give my book to these children that we're talking about, these particular children. Niining mga bataa. Let's change I will not give to I did not give. So it's an action that could have happened, would have happened, should have happened. Negate all that, that's wala. Wala nako ihatag. I did not give my books. I was planning to give, I did not give. Wala nako ihatag my book. Ang akong mga libro, my books, ang akong mga libro to those children. So, niinings changed to niadto nga mga bataa. Once again, I did not give my books to those children, focusing on my books. Wala nako ihatag ang akong mga libro niadtong mga bataa. Let's look at giingnan ni Tom, gisultihan ni Tom. Usually when I hear giingnan means someone said. So Tom said. And gisultihan ni Tom. The translation here is Tom told. So now that's why we see that we'll see Tom is marked ni Tom. So we're not focusing on the person doing the saying or the telling. We're focusing on who was the recipient of the one being said or being told. And then here we see the absolutive case, ako, me, or kami, shortened to me. Giingnan ko ni Tom. Tom said to me, or gisultihan mi ni Tom. Tom told us. See here, that's kami. We are the one being told something. We are the focus, so we use kami. And then the one who's being the person telling or saying, they're marked in the ergative case. Just like nako, niya, nila. Even proper names will mark them as ni, and then the name, ni Tom. So that one, giingnan ko ni Tom. Tom said to me that, that's why you see nga, nga, or Tom was telling us, gisultihan mi ni Tom nga. Tom told us that. Okay, so that's the first part of these two sentences. Let's look at the second part. Mupalit siya sa akong mga libro. Mupalit. Palit means to buy. Gipalit niya. So this one, object focus. It means bought. He bought. Mupalit siya means he will buy. The difference here is mupalit means action focus. He will buy. So we're focusing on he's going to buy something. Let's look at that one. Mupalit siya sa akong mga libro. So this is saying he will buy my books that we're talking about. Mupalit siya my books, akong mga libro. Mark sa. We're not focusing on the books. We're focusing on he's going to buy something. Mupalit siya sa akong mga libro. But the full sentence that we're saying here is, Tom told me that he will buy my books. Gingnan ko ni Tom nga mupalit siya sa akong mga libro. The second one is, remember, Tom told us, gingnan mi ni Tom nga. Now we're saying, gipalit niya, he bought. Gipalit niya, focusing on what he bought. That's why you see the ang. Instead of sa akong mga libro, ang akong mga libro. He bought my books, focusing on my books. Gipalit niya ang akong mga libro. He bought my books. Tom told us that he bought my books. Full sentence. Gisultihan mi ni Tom nga gipalit niya ang akong mga libro. Let's look at the next two. Gingnan mi ni Tom nga. Also, gingnan ko ni Tom nga. So that one word says gingnan mi, that means somebody is saying to us. So that's Tom. Or gingnan ko ni Tom. Someone is saying to me that, okay, next part, nga, that if we ignore dili and wala for a minute, we just look at the last part, mupalit siya sa akong mga libro. Or siya mupalit sa akong mga libro. That's the translation for he will buy my books. Mupalit siya. This is a focusing on the action. He will buy my books. So we're not focusing on the books. That's why it's sa. We're talking about mupalit siya sa akong mga libro. He was planning to buy my books. Now, one of them says, dili siya mupalit sa akong mga libro. And the other one is, wala siya mupalit sa akong mga libro. The difference here is what was the first part of the sentence. Also makes a meaning. Also, we think dili. Dili is something that was planned but did not happen. He will not. And then do the action of buying the books. He will not buy the books. And wala siya mopalit. He did not, he had a plan to buy, mopalit siya sa, but it did not happen, so we'll say wala. Wala siya mopalit sa akong mga libro. So now, let's look at the whole sentence for these two sentences. Tom told us that he will not buy my books. Gingnan mi ni Tom nga dili siya mopalit sa akong mga libro. Tom told me that he did not buy my books. Gingnan ko ni Tom nga wala siya mopalit sa akong mga libro. The last two sentences in this group, we're focusing on didn't tell us and will not tell us. Something happened in the past, so we'll use wala. Yeah. Something that could have happened, would have happened, or should have happened, but did not happen is wala. And then the last one is dili. Something that may happen, can happen, will, it may not happen, cannot happen, will not happen, shall not happen. Those kind of actions, when we're going to convey that message, it's dili. Tom didn't tell us that wala kami gisultihan ni Tom. Notice now we're using gisultihan. What does that mean? Remember? Telling us. Tom did not tell us. Tom is still marked nitam, and we're still focusing on the one who is not being told. That's us. That's kami. Wala kami gisultihan ni Tom. Tom didn't tell us that. And the last one starts off with, dili kami musulti ni Tom nga. So why are we using musulti here instead of gisultihan? Tom here is doing the action. The action that's going to be contemplated is to tell musulti ni Tom. Who is Tom planning to tell, or could be telling, or may tell, or will tell, or shall tell? Us, kami. But he will not tell. He will not do that action of telling. Dili, telling to us, kami. Dili kami ni musulti ni Tom. So that will cover the first part. Tom didn't tell us, wala kaming gisultihan ni Tom. And Tom will not tell us, dili kami musulti ni Tom. Then nga. So that's the linker to the next part of the sentence. The last part of the sentence is saying, he bought our new books. He bought, gipalit niya, focusing on what he bought, our new books. Ang among bagong mga libro. Or he bought our old books. Gipalit niya ang among daan nga mga libro. So now we're going to negate. Tom didn't tell us that he bought our new books. Or Tom will not tell us that he bought our old books. Wala kami gisultihan ni Tom nga gipalit niya ang among bagong mga libro. Again, Tom didn't tell us that he bought our new books. Wala kami gisultihan ni Tom nga gipalit niya ang among bagong mga libro. Tom will not tell us that he bought our old books. Dili kami mosulti ni Tom nga gipalit niya ang among daan nga mga libro. I hope you like my video, and if you like it, support me, like my video, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Learn Bisaya Cebuano with Pedro. Look at my channel description to support my channel so I can continue making more videos so you can learn Bisaya Cebuano. Thank you and have a good day. See you next time. Bye.